once again you stand here at Cabo Blanco, where and the Pacific. You've come back to visit by the 10 millions from it, and team marine life. Man feeds from it, from raft and native boat and factory ship. With purse seines, hand lines, and harpoons, he harvests more thousands of tons. Still, fish remain. Offshore, the local fleet fishes the Humboldt's waters, with snake, cold from the Antarctic, through the warm blue Pacific, full of nutrients. And along the 100-fathom curve, where small fish hunt life that is smaller still, the bigger fish hunt them. Somewhere there, the one that brought you back again. Great Marlin. There was no driveway of marlin tails at Cabo Blanco the first time you came. There was no club here then. Accommodations of any kind were much harder to come by. A good many big fish have been taken on rod and reel since then. The world's best anglers know Cabo Blanco now. There's a long list hunting the same thing you are. The really big marlin. The one nobody's seen. They're still waiting too. But fishing is waiting, planning and waiting. How long has it been? You remember the year your boat was a slow work boat of the local swordfish fleet. That's where the waiting began. You remember the day you climbed down the tuna clipper's side. Captain Red Stewart was testing the fighting chair you jury-rigged to the double-ender's deck. It was a good while ago, that day you first trailed the bait in the Humboldt. He was well hooked that first one, and the ones that followed. But before that first day was over, you had been hooked, deep and for good, by one fish you've never seen. The big one you knew must be out there, somewhere. The campaign to find him began in Nova Scotia. They know the sea there. It's their life and their history. They know small boats, wooden boats, sea kindly and sturdy. That's what you needed. And that's what they built. 38 feet of rugged, wide-beam downeasterner. Plenty of elbow and foot room in the cockpit. Fighting room. Room for the big one. Inboard, away from the sharks. The shakedown cruise took her as far as New York. From there to Peru, she sailed as passenger. But that was a long time ago. Built in Canada, named for home, the Miss Texas has hailed out of Cabo Blanco for some time now. And this isn't your first trip back either, or Captain Stewart's. A lot of records have been made, and have fallen, and the hunt is still on. It's good to be back, planning the first day, sifting the rumors. Jesus saw fins out in Marlin Boulevard. We'll try that boulevard tomorrow. Once again, there's the tackle to check out. That's vital. When this strand of linen, 130 pounds test, will be all that ties you to a giant. How big? 1,000 pounds? 1,200? More? So in the evening, in the tackle room, tomorrow begins. And then it's here. The boat, the day, the new chance for the big one. Your lookout, Lothario, is ready. the best pair of eyes on the coast. So's Jesus, the native skipper of the Miss Texas. And Chico, your fighting chairman. Cast off. Get going. Get fishing. Between trips, there are things you forget. Things that you can discover all over again. Every trip. The sound of the sea and the feel of it under your feet. The first fishing of the day. For bait. With the light tackle. You're not after big ones here. The trick in this fish's paradise is to get them small enough to make good bait. Nice Sierra mackerel. What's going to hit you today, mackerel? You remember, all over again, how you're never alone. You've always got company. There's always someone hunting something. You remember again how finicky Red Stewart is about the tackle. And a good thing, too. Just that might make the difference in getting a big one into the boat. The nose tie. When was the first time you learned that? A lot of fish ago. You've passed it on to a lot of crew members since then. You've always got company. You're still working Marlin Boulevard with no luck. Not a fin. All you've exercised so far is your patience. And patience has to be the angler's middle name.
Hey! Okay, Albert, let you right out. When he comes after it, reel it up fast. Look out, Don. There he comes. There he comes. Look out. There he is.
You've got the hook now, fish. Keep it. Go ahead and throw the bait. Just keep that hook. He spends your line as if he owns it. That's all right if you just stay up on top. A lot of minutes go by just keeping him from going down. It'll be a lot more. A couple of 100 yards you're going to have to win back by the foot. long have you been on to him now? Minutes? An hour? Call it 300 yards of line worth. 300 yards, give and take. You gave and he took. Now you're taking. Forget the clock time. Your arms say it's been plenty long enough. Something has to give. He gives.
Pull hard on that leader. Gas ready.
You guess at his weight. You always do. It's a long ride, back to where he can be weighed. Red says he might go 900. Maybe. One thing sure. There's enough for everybody. And their brothers and sisters. You're getting in the swing now as the days peel off one by one. Some you'll return as empty-handed as you left. Others, you get lucky. You're getting back in condition. You can still feel it in your back and arms when you tie into almost half a ton of angry marlin, but you don't feel it so soon. You're lasting longer. You're fighting harder. Some of these put on quite a performance before the cable's alongside where Jesus can grab it. Even when he's gaffed, he's not sure. Not until that tail rope's on him, and he's in the cockpit. Each time when you come back in, you're feeling less tired. You know you're ready for the biggest there is in the Humboldt. And you eat. Marlin. 2 hours out of the sea. There's nothing like it on earth. Some days give you almost everything. You're on when the sun's still moving up to noon. He tries to climb right out of the ocean on you. So you help him out into the cockpit of the Nexus. And before the sun drops into the Pacific, you've got his brother or cousin. It's a record pair. The biggest two in one day. Two Marlin flags at the outrigger tip today. Two black beauties on board. Yes, it's a day that gives you almost everything. Almost everything but not the big one. So you keep on trying. And you're never the only fisherman in the ocean. What do you do when all your fellow fishermen in the ocean get what they're after? And you get this. You didn't build Miss Texas to catch pelican. The calendar's pushing you now. You've got to get back. Something this angler doesn't have to worry about. You, bird. Does anything worry you? Keep fishing. Keep planning. I tell you now that you've boated more giant marlin than any other one man. That's like baseball statistics. You'd trade every one you've taken for the one that you haven't yet. Here, all right. Bottle-nosed whales. Some of the biggest things in the sea, feeding on some of the smallest. Several tons of life each, as graceful in their easy, unhurried course as a waterborne ballet. And still no big one. No fins. No rumors. Nothing. Nothing but waiting. When you can't do anything else, you wait. It didn't start like a special day. Marlin Boulevard again, and nothing sighted. But when things happen, they happen. Fast.
Muy grande! Malina, muy grande! Where?
Behind the bait. The biggest tail you have ever seen. But can you get a hook in him?
He's coming over to the bait now. It's getting closer. About 5 feet back. It's gonna hit. There he is!
A hit. He's hit it. But can you set that hook? The hook's in. You feel it anchored good and solid.
Good, he's on. Bueno, muy bueno, ya. Ahí va.
He's climbing out. All the way out. Good Lord, there's an end to him. a mean one, and a big one. Big, mean, magnificent fish, bent on tearing up the ocean. He wants to go down, and you have to turn him. He's plenty mad, plenty vicious. It takes all you can give to turn him. More drag on the reef, more strain, more pressure. More than you've ever dared give any fish. Come in and be big. Be the biggest in the world. As big as he feels in your arm sockets right now. Be that big. Birds are flying back. It's like gold. But can you keep it in the bank? him down now. Still mean and sullen. Be careful. Gotta be ready for anything. You can't lose it now. Not this one. Get it inboard. More. It's all back in the bank now. Gaff him. Get a tail on him. Coming out of the water, more and more of him, right here, right by the boat. It's coming through to you just how big this big one is. Heavy. You call a rest halfway. You've got to. Can you even get him in the boat? You've never seen a head like this brute's head. He's 14.5 feet long, girth 6 feet wide. Good Lord, how many pounds will he go? Head off. Everyone's an expert, as usual. Jesus says mucho. Red guesses 1,200. You're tired. Suddenly dead tired. You again. You'll know soon enough. Keep going on. 1,400, a new 1,500. Can it be true? Final weight? 1,560. Final and certified. The biggest ever taken. The great Marlin.